Alright, game time. Which jersey am I going to wear today? I probably should wear the home white since it is a home game. But then again, the last 4 times I've worn the away blue jersey, they've won. Then, of course, there's the sunset orange, which is my absolute favorite. God, this is too hard. Too hard to choose.
Hey, babe.
Yeah?
Did you hear that they just released 2 new Thunder jerseys?
More to pick from. Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of What I Know About the Oklahoma City Thunder, but you don't. My name is Tyler, aka Sir Rosalot, coming at you from my Thunder Quarter here at our home, which we have our big Thunder logo. We got a flag just off camera. We got signed pictures of Serge Ibaka, my wife's favorite player. And this is just where we have a lot of decorations and everything. And this is episode 5 of our series. 5 episodes in already, and we've got a lot to cover today, so let's get right at it. As you saw in the teaser, the Thunder have just unveiled 2 brand new jerseys for the upcoming season. A little bit of backstory on that. For the longest time, the NBA has contracted with Adidas to supply all the teams with their jerseys. Well, that contract expired, and then the NBA got with Nike and made a new contract, so now Nike will be providing the uniforms for all the teams. Which means everyone is getting a new look. Some may be getting a more a different look than they've had before, some staying mostly the same. In the Thunder case, they're staying mostly the same. Now, this undoubtedly has disappointed a lot of people because there's many out there that don't really like the Thunder style. They don't like the plain logo. They don't like the color scheme and whatnot. I like it. I think it's simple. I think it's all you need. I think it shows everything that needs to be shown about the Thunder. I really like it. So I'm glad that it didn't really change that much. And also, like in the teaser, now I don't really need to get any more jerseys because I still got the white and the blue ones covered. So they're not going to have home and away anymore. Each team's going to have 4 different jerseys. In the Thunder's case, you got the white one and the blue one. One of them is called the Association, one of them called the Icon or something like that. Then there'll be 2 others they'll unveil at a later date that'll be kind of like the alternates have been in the past. The sunset orange, it's gone. That white sleeved hideous thing, it's gone. The navy blue with the vertical stripe thing, that's gone. I don't mind that. I'm glad the sleeve one's gone. My sunset orange was my favorite, so that sucks. But I hope the new one, the 2 yet to be unveiled, don't have sleeves, because that drives me crazy. But for the Thunder, they stayed pretty much the same. Thunder not unveiled. They put out a press release where it highlighted a bunch of technological differences with the new uniform. I'm not going to go into that, but I'll provide in the description a link where you can read all about that. So that happened this week. New jerseys. 2 more coming at a later date. Comment below whether you like them or not, whether you hate them. If you like the ones currently, you're going to like these because they're pretty much the same. So, in other news, Russell Westbrook organized some voluntary team workouts this week in LA. Most of the team attended at the beginning of the week. The only 3 that I could tell that weren't there were Nick Collison, Paul George, and Alex Abrinas. George and Collison had family vacations that they had already planned, and Abrinas is about to play train with the Spanish national team. So it's good to see these guys getting out there and getting together now, so when they get to training camp, they've already been around each other. They already know each other a little bit. They don't have to meet each other the first day. So I'm glad that that's going on. And then after that, Westbrook was reported to have gone to Vegas to work out with LeBron James, Derrick Rose, Chris Paul, Eric Bledsoe. And of course, that set the rumor mill a-flying on Twitter and the internet that LeBron James is recruiting these guys. He's going to grab Westbrook next summer. They're going to go to LA, join the Lakers, form a new super team to take down the Warriors. Now, will that happen? I highly doubt it. Westbrook doesn't seem like a guy that just gets dragged anywhere. And maybe so. Maybe so. Crazy things happen in this league, but I don't see it happening. No matter what the rumors say. So those workouts happened this week. We had the new jerseys unveiled. The Thunder's draft pick, Terrence Ferguson, he finally signed his rookie contract this week as well, and he will actually be the subject of our Thunder profile next week. So tune in for that if you don't know anything about it. As for this week's player profile, that is Dakari Johnson. He just signed with the Thunder a few days ago, maybe a week ago, and if you guys don't know much about him, well, I'm here to tell you about him now. He went to the University of Kentucky in 2014 to 15, or the 13-14 season and the 14-15 season. He played on that loaded Kentucky team that went undefeated in the regular season and went to the 2015 Final Four, lost to Wisconsin, and then pretty much the entire team entered the draft for 2015. You had Willie Cauley-Stein, the Harrison twins, Karl Anthony Towns, Trey Lyles, Devin Booker, and Dakari Johnson. They all went pro. Most of them drafted in the first round. That's my dog barking, by the way. Dakari Johnson went drafted 48th by the Oklahoma City Thunder. That summer, he joined the Summer League team, played pretty well, but he did not sign a contract with the Thunder itself, but signed a contract with their D-League team, the Blue. So he played his first professional season with the Blue, averaged 12 points a game, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, a couple blocks. Played pretty well. Then the summer of 2016, last summer, Summer League again, played pretty well again, no contract. So another season with the Blue. He improved his scoring up to 18 points per game, still about 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks. Was a D-League All-Star. So then that kind of propelled him into Summer League this year, where again he played pretty well, and then he was offered a contract, and then he signed with the Thunder. So 2 years of grinding in the D-League paid off, and now he's a member of the Thunder. Now, what kind of player is he? He's 7 foot, 255 pounds. He's a big, tough, physical guy. He really bullied people around in the D-League. He's not super athletic. He can't jump very high. A lot of big guys can't, but he can't. He's not like DeAndre Jordan that can fly or anything like that. But he can push people around. He can finish. He can handle the ball a little bit. In this past Summer League, the coach used him as a point guard a few times, bringing the ball up the court. That makes me envision a mega lineup with him, Cantor, Adams, George, and Westbrook, with Dakari Johnson running the point, Westbrook and George on the wings, and then Cantor and Adams tearing up the inside. Those teams that lineup would beat some teams up. They probably wouldn't work, but it'd be fun to see. So what's the outlook for Dakari Johnson this season? He probably will not play very much. He'll be the guy that maybe comes in blowouts. He'll spend a lot of time with the Blue. If you follow any Thunder writer on Twitter, that'll be a lot of the news throughout the years that, Johnson's been assigned to the Blue. He's been recalled from the Blue, and it'll just be back and forth for him all season. So I really don't expect him to appear in more than maybe 10 games. Because he's a back of the bench guy, but he's there in case something happens at Cantor or Adams or something like that. So that's Dakari Johnson. I hope you know a little bit more about him now. And that's our Profile Player of the Week. Next week, we'll cover the rookie, Terrence Ferguson. Now, one more piece of news / rumor that occurred this week. Pretty big one. Bill Simmons of The Ringer, a website, formerly of ESPN, he reported that the Thunder and Carmelo Anthony of the Knicks were circling each other. Now, what does that really mean? Well, Carmelo Anthony doesn't really want to be a Knick anymore. He wants out. Things haven't gone well for them. He just doesn't really want to play for him anymore. He wants something new, something better. Well, he has a no-trade clause, which means he cannot be traded unless he waives that. Okay? So that means pretty much he can choose where he wants to go. Okay? If the Knicks say, we're going to trade you to the Bucks, he can say, And he really wants to play for Houston. He's good friends with Chris Paul, and he would like to play with him and Harden down there. That's his preference. Now the Thunder are interested, and I'm sure they're talking to the Knicks and probably talking to Carmelo's people too, to see if something could possibly happen there. Will it? I highly doubt it. If everything else falls apart, maybe Carmelo waives his trade clause to come to the Thunder. I can't see it happening. I can't see him wanting to live here. He seems like that big city guy. He's even talked about loving living in New York City, so I just think he wouldn't find much to do here. So, I mean, barring some crazy happening or Westbrook really convincing him of something, I just don't expect Carmelo Anthony to be here. And the fit would be interesting because him, Paul George, and Westbrook, there's only one ball to go around, and so how that would work, I don't know. Of course, Carmelo's played really well in the Olympics as being about the sixth guy, there. So I think Billy Donovan could make it work. It'd be interesting to see, but I just highly doubt that it will happen. But if it does, if that news pops up, there'll be I'll post a video to discuss it. So that's what happened this week. The New Jerseys, the workouts in California, Terrence Ferguson signs, Dakari Johnson, and these Carmelo rumors. It's been a interesting week to be a Thunder fan. So that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching. Please like this, share it, subscribe, comment down below. What do you think of the New Jerseys? What do you think of Dakari Johnson? Do you think he'll be any sort of factor this year? Do you know more about him now? What do you think of Carmelo Anthony? Would he be a good fit here? Do you want him here, or would you rather say, I don't want to give up anything for him? Because they'd have to probably give up Enes Kanter and maybe, I don't know. They'd have to give up some pieces that maybe you guys don't want to see go. So, comment below. Let me know. Let me know what you think of this whole video series. Some things I can improve. Any questions you have that I can answer in the next video, let me know. Let me know. And make sure to hit that bell next to the subscribe button, because it'll let you know when a new video posts. Because, I'll have the weekly video next Saturday, episode 6. But if something big happens, Carmelo news, something else, then I'll post a video sooner. And I want you guys to know when that happens. So again, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Have a great week Have a great upcoming week, no matter what you do. And I'll see you guys next time. And as always, Thunder up.